जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ स्वामी जय जगन्नाथ.
Yesterday we discussed about how Lord Jagannath appeared in this world, and today I'm going to speak about glories of Puri Dhaam. So how this holy land of Puri, it is such an auspicious land, and what are its significance, all these things we're going to discuss today in this class. So first of all, what is Dham? Why we call certain places as holy places? What is the significance of Dham? So you see, just like in any country you go, there are foreign embassies. Like in India, there is an embassy of USA. And if you read about it, then the laws in that embassy is according to the foreign state. So although that's the place is in India, but the law is followed there is of USA. And anybody who has to go to USA, they have to approach that embassy. अगर किसी को अमेरिका जाना है तो उसको वो एम्बेसी में जा करके वहां पर उनको फॉर्म भरना पड़ेगा, जो भी सारा रूल्स फॉलो करना पड़ेगा. सेम वे देयर आर सर्टेन प्लेसेस इन दिस वर्ल्ड व्हिच आर रेप्लिका ऑफ स्पिरिचुअल वर्ल्ड. सो जैसे आपने सुना होगा कि हाँ, ये एक जगत है जिसको हम मटेरियल वर्ल्ड कहते हैं और भौतिक जगत कहते हैं. देयर इज अ प्लेस वेयर लॉर्ड रिसाइड्स, जिसको जैसे हम गोलोक, वृंदावन धाम या वैकुंठ प्लैनेट्स, अयोध्या धाम हम कहते हैं. These are all spiritual places where Lord resides with his eternal devotees, जहां पर भगवान अपने भक्तों के साथ निवास करते हैं इटर्नली. और उस धाम की कुछ कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स होती है, जैसे उस प्लेस की जो स्पिरिचुअल वर्ल्ड है, जैसे वहां पर किसी को जन्म, मृत्यु, जरा, व्याधि, nobody gets old age there, nobody dies there, nobody gets sicker, nobody gets disease there, and everything, every thing there is very blissful. Everything is very amazing and wonderful there. So such a place is known as spiritual world, and in order to attract the souls of this world to that place, Lord manifests such places in material world also. तो भगवान अपने धाम में लोगों को आकर्षण करने के लिए इस दुनिया में भी ऐसे स्थान बनाते हैं ताकि वो जो है वहां से अट्रैक्ट हो पाए. सो दैट इज नोन एज होली प्लेसेस और धाम. सो स्पेसिफिकली इफ यू सी प्लेसेस लाइक बद्रीनाथ और रामेश्वरम, द्वारका, जगन्नाथपुरी, अयोध्या, वृंदावन, these are all these are like very greatly significant holy places. And Lord tells in Bhagavad Gita and various shastras that anybody who visits my धाम, कोई भी व्यक्ति जो अगर मेरे धाम में आता है या वो मेरे प्लेस, मेरे घर में आता है, so then that person gets immense spiritual benefit. जैसे मान लीजिए अगर आपसे मिलने के लिए आपके कोई घर में जाएगा, तो how happy you become कि कोई आपसे मिलने आपके घर में आया है. So that's why although Lord is present everywhere, but in certain places the accessibility of Lord increases. Just like if you see, water is everywhere in the whole atmosphere. Water is everywhere in the form of H2O gas, in the form of various things. Water is there as vapor. But if you want to access water, आपको एक टैप में जाना पड़ेगा, या रिजर्वर वाटर में जाना पड़ेगा, वहां पर वाटर आपको एक्सेस होता है. Same way Lord is everywhere, but in his home, in his places, in Dham, he is specifically accessible. So in one such Dham is Puri Dham. Just like this embassy is there in this world, similarly this is the embassy of the spiritual world. So now what happens when Lord comes with all his paraphernalia and all the devotees here in this world, he performs various activities here, which is very attractive. Yeah,
I was just telling that. So just like there is a spiritual embassy here, similarly, there is a this place, this Puri Dham is like the replica of the spiritual world where Lord eternally resides. And there are various shastras, various scriptures which tell the glories of these spiritual places. you know, and specifically Brahman Puran and Skand Puran. These two Purana, they tell in detail about such holy places. So you see, there are four yugas: Satyuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapar Yuga, and Kali Yuga. So Satyuga, the Dham, the holy place which is mentioned for Lord is Badrinath, where Lord Narnarayan he performed austerities for thousands of years. For Treta Yuga, it is Rameswaram, where Lord built a very famous bridge there, and he went to Lanka to kill Ravan. For Dwapar Yuga, Lord made the whole city, that is in Dwarka. And specifically for Kali Yuga, this Dham, this Puri Dham, Jagannath Puri Dham, or Purushottam Kshetra is the most significant one. This is the most significant Dham for this age of Kali. Now it is said in Brahmand Puran, Varsanam Bharata Sreshta, Desanam Utkala Smrita, Utkalasya Samo Deso, Deso Nasti Mahitale. Varsanam Bharat Sreshta. There are various Varsa. Among that, the Bharat Varsa is the greatest of all land. And among that Bharata, the Utkal Desh, that Utkal, what we know as Odisha today, is the best of all. And among that, this Puri, this Purushottam Kshetra is the holiest of all holy places. So this, if you see this Puri land, it is in the form of a conch shell. एक शंख के रूप में है ये पूरी. अगर आप इसको ड्रोन से ऊपर पूरा कैप्चर करेंगे तो ये एक शंख के आकार में ये दिखता है. And this four kshetra which surround this Puri. So there is Sankha Kshetra is Puri Dham, Padma Kshetra is Konark, Chakra Kshetra is Bhubaneswar, and Gada Kshetra is Jajpur. These four places, Puri, Konark, Bhubaneswar, and Jajpur. These are like Chanka, Padma, Chakra, Gada. So this Purushottam Kshetra, it is said to be the body of Lord. भगवान कहते हैं कि ये जो पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र है, ये पूरी क्षेत्र, ये मेरा खुद का शरीर है. And it will never be destroyed even when the whole world, the whole universe destroys. और प्रलय काल में जब पूरा ब्रह्मांड, पूरा सृष्टि भी डिस्ट्रॉय हो जाएगा, तभी भी ये पूरी जो धाम है ये कभी भी डिस्ट्रॉय नहीं होगा. This is what Lord tells here. So that's why you see even Yamraj has no jurisdiction in this Puri Dham. तो यहाँ के जो निवासी हैं उनको इवन यमदूत, यमराज भी उनका कोई उन पर जोर नहीं चलता है. एंड इट इज सेड दैट अगर कोई व्यक्ति यहाँ पर निमेष काल, निमेष मतलब जब आपकी जो पलक झपकती है, व्हेन इट ब्लिंक्स, इतने समय के लिए भी अगर कोई व्यक्ति यहाँ पर रह लेता है तो उसको एक अश्वमेध यज्ञ करने का फल मिलता है. जस्ट इमेजिन, इफ यू जस्ट स्पेंड अ निमेष काल टाइम इन पूरी, you get the benefit of like one Ashwamedh Yajna. So it is such an amazing glories of this Puri Dham is mentioned in the Shastras. And it is said that the Lord never leaves this place. Lord never ever leaves this Puri Dham. And it is even said by Lord himself. He tells that Satyam Satyam Punah Satyam Etat Bravimite Prasad Bhange Tatasthanam Na Tyajami Kadachana. Satyam Satyam Punah Satyam. Oh my dear devotees, I tell you the truth. Satyam Satyam Punah Satyam. I tell you truth 3 times he told. 3 times I'm telling truth. I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the truth that this place is so dear to me, this Puri Dham, that even if my temple is destroyed here, even if nothing remains here, I will never leave this place. So that is his benediction to all his devotees. And that's why this place is very, very mysterious also in one sense. So there are many, many mysterious things which are there in Puri Dham. I'll discuss some of them. Basically Skanda Puran, which contains 81,000 verses, it tells in elaborate about this Puri Dham. So it tells that one time is Brahmaji, who was the secondary creator. So Brahmaji created the whole universe. So he was like engineer. The ingredients of the universe are provided by Lord Krishna or Vishnu, and Brahmaji created it. He designed the whole creation. So when he designed, he saw that how the people of this world, they are suffering so much. In this world, they are really suffering so much in this material world. Birth, disease, old age, death, and so many problems they are suffering. So he went to Lord and he told, oh Lord, what will happen to these people? What will happen to these people of this world? You know, those who are suffering so much, how will they get delivered, and how we can help them? So then Lord told him that, don't worry, I am appearing in my own dham here in this world, and with my own paraphernalia and my devotees, and I will deliver all the people of this world. Just if these people come to take my darshan also, I will deliver them. I will liberate them from this world. He told Brahma, and then he started telling about his Purushottam Kshetra Dham, and then he gave Brahmaji darshan of Neel Madhav and Lakshmi ji, the same Neel Madhav which I was talking about yesterday. So he gave Brahmaji the darshan of that form of Neel Madhav and Lakshmi ji sitting beside him. And then Lakshmi started glorifying this Purushottam Dham. He told, oh Brahma, long ago, this Markandeya Rishi was there, and this Markandeya Rishi जो है उनको 7 कल्प उनको अवधि मिला था उनके जीवन का. He got to live 7 kalpas. 1 kalpa is Brahma's 1 day, which is some millions of years. And so 7 कल्प उनको जीने गए. तो एवरी कल्प के बाद क्या होता है, एक प्रलय आता है, इस सृष्टि का विनाश होता है. तो मार्कंडेय ऋषि का जब एक कल्प बीता, so then the whole world is devastated by water, by fire, air, and huge air is blown, and all over there is fire, then huge water. So this मार्कंडेय ऋषि जो है ये पूरा उस पानी में बह रहे थे, पूरा बह करके इनको जैसे वेव्स, जैसे मान लो आप समुद्र में कहीं गिर जाते हो तो आपको पूरा वेव उठा के कहाँ पटक देंगे, कोई उसका ठिकाना नहीं है. वैसे वो वेव में गोते खा रहे हैं, पूरा उनको पता ही चला क्या है क्या नहीं है ना. तो then he saw in that whole ocean of water, he saw one piece of land. उनको एक आइलैंड टाइप पर एक जमीन दिखा, and that island he saw one little boy. He was floating on a piece of on one leaf, banyan leaf. वटवृक्ष के पत्ते के ऊपर एक बालक वो तैर रहा है, उस आइलैंड के बगल में ही, वहां पर वो लेटा हुआ है उसमें, और वो अपना अंगूठा चूस रहा है. He's like sucking, his toe, right leg का toe को वो suck कर रहे हैं. And then suddenly he saw this, and then suddenly he saw that small boy, he drank whole water. सारा जो पानी जो समुद्र में था, that boy is drinking that water. And वो सारा पानी पीने से क्या हुआ, ये मार्कंडेय ऋषि भी उस पानी के साथ साथ उनके मुंह में चले गए. और जैसे वो मुंह में एंटर किए, then he saw the whole universe, all the planetary system, all the 14 planetary system, and even sun, moon, everything he saw there, the whole world he saw there. And he was astonished, who is this person? And then that he vomit out that water. जब बाहर निकलते, then he understands, oh my Lord, he is the supreme personality of Godhead. And then Lord tells him, this is Purushottam Kshetra. This is the place which is never devastated. Even when there is pralaya, even when the whole world is devastated, this place will not be devastated. This is the glory of this Purushottam Kshetra. And as Markandeya Rishi was glorifying Lord, oh Lord, who can understand your pastimes? Who can understand your lila? You are so merciful that you come again and again, and you come to deliver your people, your devotees, and you are so wonderful. So that's why this Puri Dhaam, it is really a spiritual world here, and if we go there, it's full of devotion. Now, one more important thing, how can we approach Dham? So if you go with just these eyes, we can't see the glories of Dham. अगर आज आप ऐसे जाएंगे तो आप देखेंगे क्या वहां पर सड़कें बनी हुई है, सेम जो आपको राउरकेला में लोग दिखते हैं वैसी लोग दिखेंगे वहां पर, वैसी गाड़ी चल रही है, कोई कुछ बाजार में कुछ बेच रहा है, सामान बेच रहा है, बिजनेस हो रहा है, बहुत सारी ऐसी चीजें जो हम नॉर्मली अपने सिटी लाइफ में या कहीं देखते हैं, वही हम देख पाएंगे. बट इन ऑर्डर टू सी धाम, इन ऑर्डर टू सी the actual glories of Dham, we have to have spiritual vision. That's why in the Shastra it said that Premanjana Churita Bhakti Vilochanena Santa Sada Hridayesu Vilokayanti Yamasyama Sundara Machinta Guna Swarupam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. प्रेमान्य छुरिता, जिनकी आंखों में प्रेम का, भगवान के प्रति स्नेह भावना, डिवोशन का अंजन लगा होता है, और उन जब आंखों से वो भगवान को देखते हैं तो वो भगवान को समझ पाते हैं। इसे जैसे मान लीजिए अगर हम लोग जाते हैं तो हम पुरी में क्या देखते हैं भगवान को, हाँ ठीक है, एक कोई वुड का एक स्टैचू खड़ा हुआ है, हम उतना ही देख पाते हैं। बट जब भक्त लोग जाते हैं तो वो वुड का स्टैचू नहीं देखते, वो साक्षात भगवान को देखते हैं। हाँ, जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल आपके लिए बहुत डियर, मान लीजिए हमारे जो दादी जो है वो अभी संसार में नहीं है, वो चले गए, तब मान लीजिए उनका चश्मा या उनका जूता या उनको कोई भी ऐसी चीज होगी घर में जो रखी होगी, जब आप उनको देखते हो तो आप वो एक ऑर्डिनरी चश्मा या ऑर्डिनरी जूता के रूप में नहीं देखते हो, बिकॉज योर आईज आर फिल्ड विद लव फॉर सच अ पर्सनालिटी। एज सुन एज यू सी दोस आर्टिकल्स, immediately that remembrance comes in your heart. Oh, this belongs to my grandfather. Oh, he was like this. Oh, ये छड़ी तो उनकी थी, वो ऐसे चलते थे। Oh, ये सामान उनका है। And sometimes we keep those memories कि अरे ये उनका सामान था। Now that particular thing may be an ordinary spectacle, ordinary shoe, ordinary stick for an outside person, but for you it has such great value. You will not sold it even for some thousands of rupees also. You know, that is the thing, because your eyes are filled with love for that person. Same way, when devotees they see anything related to Lord, भगवान के संबंध में वो जो भी चीज देखते हैं, they feel great devotion, and you know their heart longs for such a thing, and they feel that Lord is present here. I'll give one example. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Probably you might have heard about Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he was the famous personality who preached bhakti all over the world 500 years ago. He was born in West Bengal, Navadip, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu spent 18 years. He lived in this world for 48 years only, and out of that 18 years, he lived in Jagannath Puri. तो आज भी आप जाएंगे तो चैतन्य महाप्रभु का आपको जगन्नाथपुरी में गंभीरा करके एक स्थान है, और वहां पर चैतन्य महाप्रभु ने 18 साल बिताए थे। तो व्हेन चैतन्य महाप्रभु अराइव फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम इन पुरी, जब वो पुरी में पहली बार पहुंचे और उन्होंने जैसे ही जगन्नाथ जी को देखा, यू नो ही फेंटेड इमीडिएटली। वो धाड़ से नीचे गिर गए। जैसे हम बोलते हैं दंडवत प्रणाम, दंडवत मीन्स व्हाट, डंडे के समान गिर जाना। तो जैसे ही जगन्नाथ जी को देखा, डंडे के समान गिर गए, और बहुत यंग थे, वो सन्यासी थे, यंग थे, ही वाज ओनली हार्डली 24 इयर्स ओल्ड। तो वो गिर गए, तो वो जो टेंपल के पुजारी जो हेड है वो आकर जब देखे उनको लगा ये तो मर गया, ये गया। उनके रोम रोम से लाइक यू नो वन हेयर ऑन हिज हैंड एंड लेग्स, इट जस्ट erupted from his body. Hairs erupted and it was like bloody all over the body. He was in so much ecstasy by seeing Jagannath. And you know there are innumerable pastimes. आप यकीन नहीं मानेंगे, जगन्नाथ जी के इतने सारे लीलाएं हैं, एंड यू ऑल प्लीज स्टे ऑन द होल दिस चैरियट ऑफ डिवोशन जो आपके क्लासेस हो रहे हैं, यू विल गेट टू हियर अबाउट ग्रेट डिवोटीज ऑफ लॉर्ड, जिन्होंने इतनी सारी पास्ट टाइम, इतनी सारी लीलाएं जो है वो जगन्नाथ जी ने करके दिखाई है इस पूरी धाम में। एंड इफ यू सी, यू गो टू दिस टेम्पल ऑफ दिस लॉर्ड जगन्नाथ, you see there are many mysterious things, like as far as I know, some things like this flag, it you know it flows in different direction only. अगर हवा एक जगह बहती है तो दूसरी दिशा में वो बहती है। पूरी टेंपल में कभी परछाई नहीं पड़ती किसी की, और समुद्र की आवाज अंदर नहीं आती है पूरी टेंपल में। एंड इन पूरी टेंपल it's very deep, and it is said that lot of reserves of gold, diamond, these are there inside. So one time during British time, somebody wanted to excavate this inert reserves of Puri temple. When he was going inside, so he heard the hissing sound of a very large sound of snake, just like Anant says he's protecting the temple, and out of fear they came out then, you know. So that's why, and even the chakra, they say that from whichever side you see, it appears the same, this chakra. So that's why there are many wonderful glories of this temple also, and Puri Dhaam. And also, of course, many people they go to Puri just to enjoy the sea side beach and other things. But even the sea, जो समुद्र भी वहां पर जो है वो बहुत पवित्र है। बोलते हैं वो समुद्र में भी जो लोग स्नान करते हैं, इट्स लाइक टेकिंग bath in Ganges or taking bath in holy river. It's like that. So that's why even if you go for just enjoying there, but still if you take bath in the sea, you get the benefit of that. So like all of us, when we go to such holy places, we should at least first go with devotees. हमें भक्तों के साथ जाना चाहिए. So when you go with devotees, Then when you hear about the glory, then you understand, oh, this is such a place. Now, suppose after your exam, 11th, 12th, you go to NIT Rourkela, let's suppose, or you go to some IIT, or you go to any institute. Now, why you are so excited to go to such institute? Because you've heard about it. अरे NIT जाओ तो ऐसा होता है, इतने डिपार्टमेंट्स है, इतना बड़ा ये है, ऐसा है, वो ऐसा है, बहुत सुनते हैं. When you hear about it, or you hear some foreign place about some America, or like Dubai or any other place, you hear so much about it, then you get excited. Oh, I want to go there. I want to see what is there. Same way, when you go to some spiritual places, if you have heard about it, then you are alert. Oh yes, I want to go. I want to understand more about it. I want to see the Lord there really. And that eagerness you develop. So I was telling you yesterday, this how King Indradumna, because he had that intense desire. उनके पास तीव्र इच्छा थी भगवान को देखने के लिए. That's why he was able to see Lord Jagannath face to face. How we develop that desire? We develop this desire by hearing. हम श्रवण करके जो है भगवान को पाने का हमें हमारे हृदय में इच्छा आता है. And when that desire comes, that Lord in the form of Paramatma in the heart, वो क्या करते हैं? वो इच्छा को और तीव्र बना देते हैं. And then he recognizes, oh, this person wants to meet me. This person wants to know me. This person wants to love me. So then he will reveal himself to you. That's why Shastra say that Atah Sri Krishna Namadi na bhavet grahe indriya sevon mukhe hi jivado swayam eva spurati atah. By your blunt material senses, you cannot see Lord. आप इन आंखों से, चर्म चक्षु से, चर्म चमड़े के आंखों इससे आप नहीं देख सकते भगवान को. But when you render service to Lord, why? What kind of service? By hearing about Lord, by doing His kirtan, by speaking about Him, then Lord reveals Himself to you. And just like if you want to meet the Prime Minister of this country, you just can't go and meet him like that. अब ऐसे ही जाओ, चलो हम जा रहे हैं PM ऑफिस जा रहे हैं, हम मिल लेंगे वहां से. No, when He wants, okay, then you will file an like invitation letter or something that meet that, oh, respected PM, I want to meet you. Then He reads your application, and when He agrees and He is pleased by your some endeavor or some good thing you have done, then He will allow you, okay, come and meet me. I'll meet you in this time. So it is not that we can't demand to meet Him because He's such a big person. Same way, when we talk about Lord Krishna or Jagannath or Lord Ramchandra, you want to meet Him, want to see Him, first we have to become qualified, and second, Lord should agree to meet us. भगवान के मन में इच्छा होनी चाहिए कि वो हमसे मिले. इसीलिए हमारे आचार्यगण कहते हैं कि आप भगवान को देखने का प्रयास मत कीजिए, आप कुछ ऐसा काम कीजिए कि भगवान आपको देखते हुए आए. जस्ट लाइक मान लीजिए अगर आपने इंडिया के लिए कुछ बहुत बड़ा काम किया, कोई गोल्ड मेडल जीता है आपने ओलंपिक्स में, या कुछ बड़ा इनोवेशन काम किया है, तो पीएम आपको खुद आके मिलेंगे. अरे हु इज दैट पर्सन who has brought such a glory to India? I will go and meet him. समझ रहे ना? तो उसी प्रकार से आप कुछ भगवान के लिए ऐसा बढ़िया सेवा कीजिए, भगवान आपको देखने के लिए आएंगे. अरे such a nice person, he has done such great things for people of this world, let me go and see him. Lord will come, and it is not a joke. In the history you will find so many devotees. In the coming days you will hear about many devotees like Salvek, and there are many devotees in Jagannath Puri whom Lord has given personal darshan. King Pratap Rudra, बहुत सारे भक्तों को भगवान जगन्नाथ ने स्वप्न में आकर के दर्शन दिए हैं, इनके साथ पर्सनल ऐसे पास्ट टाइम लीला किए हैं. बहुत सारे ऐसे लीला आप सुनोगे अभी इन कमिंग डेज में. So that's why when you go to Puri Dhaam, of course before you might have gone many times, but now after you are hearing these classes, now you go and see, you will have different experience, and that too you go with devotees. So now Rathayatra is coming. If at all you get chance, anyhow, make it a plan. And I heard that your Parikshit Institute, they are also planning to go there. So make it an arrangement if possible, and just go with devotees and see the experience. Just release the experience. Just experience this bliss of going. In my personal life, I have also been to Puri many times, and I have seen that after I came to Krishna consciousness, and after I heard about Puri Dhaam, जब मैंने भगवान के बारे में सुना Puri, although I also stayed in Odisha from many years, or almost 25 years, born and brought up there only, but अब तक मुझे पता नहीं था. But जब मैं ISKCON से जुड़ा, सुना पुरी के बारे में, जगन्नाथ जी के बारे में, and then when I went to Puri, oh my God, what an experience it was. So amazing, so amazing. You just stepping inside that Puri Kshetra, Purushottam Kshetra, You feel some bliss in the heart. Oh, I have come to such a beautiful place. So friends, we are all extremely fortunate that we are living in such a place, especially India. Why India is glorified so much in the whole world? Because India is a place where practically you see all the holy places reside. इंडिया भारतवर्ष है, दिस भारतवर्ष इज सो ग्लोरियस, इतना महान है क्योंकि यहाँ सारे भगवान के धाम मौजूद है. भगवान ने अपने पर्सनल लीला की है. यहाँ के रेत में भगवान चले हैं, लाइक वृंदावन, हाँ, अयोध्या, द्वारका, जगन्नाथपुरी. भगवान खुद चले हैं यहाँ और लीला की है, अपने अपने पास टाइम्स किए हैं. हाउ फॉर्चुनेट वी आर. So that's why this spiritual culture makes us so rich. You know, the whole world is looking towards India to get this spiritual culture, and we are in one sense unfortunate that we are leaving this culture and trying to follow Western culture. That's why I'm requesting all of you, try to explore your own culture. अपने कल्चर को जानने का प्रयास कीजिए. जब आप इसकी ग्लोरीज को जानोगे ना, यू विल बी मेस्मराइज्ड. क्या है हमारा देश, क्या है यहाँ पर, कितना वैल्यूएबल चीजें यहाँ पर है, यहाँ की टीचिंग्स क्या है, यहाँ का सभ्यता क्या है, यहाँ का नॉलेज क्या है, यहाँ का कल्चर क्या है. You will feel so proud of it. And then when you go with this culture to the whole world will bow down to you. The whole world will, appreciate you. Like you see Srila Prabhupada, the founder of ISKCON. So when he went to London, so there Britishers, they told him, Swamiji, we looted your country for 200 years. Your country is a beggar country. He went 50 years before. So उन्हें कहा, अरे आप तो इस गरीब देश से आप आ रहे हो. What you have come to give us? So what you will take from here? तो स्वामी जी ने कहा, you looted our country for 200 years, but you forgot to take one very valuable thing, which is our scriptures, which is our knowledge, which is our culture. I have come to give you free of cost. मैं आपको वो सब मुफ्त में देने के लिए आया हूँ. And Prabhupada did it. He established the ISKCON temples, Hare Krishna temples all over the world. और आज आप देखिए हर जगह में संकीर्तन चल रहा है, हर जगह में रथ यात्रा होता है. तो जगन्नाथपुरी का जो ग्लोरी था उन्होंने पूरे दुनिया में फैला दिया. पहले रथ यात्रा खाली इंडिया में होती थी, दैट टू ओडिशा में ज्यादा होती थी, बट आज पूरे देश विदेश में हर जगह रथ यात्रा हो रही है. वन इंडियन डिड इट, जस्ट इमेजिन. सो ही हैड फर्म फेथ in the glories of his land, his culture. He did it. We are so many people here joining this class. Just imagine if all of us, अगर हम लोग अपने कल्चर को पकड़ ले और अगर हम लोग उसको ठीक से फॉलो करें, and if you know the glories, what not we can do. The whole world we can do so much of things. So that's why it's the right time now. And now you see even the whole world is recognizing India as the potential for all things, because in India you see maximum number of youth are in India, and now technology wise also they are growing, and it's becoming a big market and very big economy in the whole world. So now this thing we have to add our culture, our knowledge, our scriptures. If we do that, just you see how the whole world will appreciate India. So that's why, having said about this, there are immense glories, more and more are mentioned in Skanda Puran and other Puranas. Lot of glories are mentioned about Puri Dhaam. But as you go and as you see there, you can explore more and more things. Lot of great devotees have stayed in Puri. They have performed bhajan. So जब एक शुद्ध भक्त किसी स्थान में बैठ करके भजन करते, वो भी धाम बन जाता है. Because pure devotees वो अपने शक्ति से भगवान को अवतरित कर देते हैं. By their potency, they call the Lord to stay with them in the holy places. So पूरी धाम में आप जाएंगे तो बड़े बड़े भक्त लाइक हरिदास ठाकुर, चैतन्य महाप्रभु and these great souls, they have performed bhajan. उन्होंने वहां पर भगवान का गीत, भगवान के गुणगान किया है, भगवान का चैंटिंग किया है, उनके नामों का और भजन किया वहां पर. So that's why that place is all the more holy. Although it was holy, but it's become all the more holy by association, by presence of these great souls. So that's what I could speak something about these glories of Puri Dham, and I hope and I pray and I wish best to all of you that in the coming days you will hear a lot more about this Puri Dham, Jagannath Puri, and chariot festival Rathayatra, which is attended by millions of people since time immemorial. Nobody knows how long from the Rathayatra is going on. Since time immemorial it is going on, and nobody could stop this. So you will hear more about it, and you will get more. By the time you reach the Rathayatra time, 20th June, you will have heard so much about Glories of Puri, and you'll definitely feel to go there. If you can't go, then attend locally, but you'll understand a lot of things about it. So I am really grateful to this Parikshit Institute for giving me opportunity for 2 days speaking about glories of Lord Jagannath and glories of Puri Dhaam. And I'm very, very much thankful to all of you for sparing your this time. आप अपने अपना कीमती समय निकाला और ये 2 दिन आपने मुझे सुना. अगर इसमें मैंने कुछ कह दिया होगा जो आपको अच्छा लगे ना लगे, जो भी हो, तो मुझे क्षमा कीजिएगा. बट आई प्रे फ्रॉम बॉटम माई हार्ट टू लॉर्ड जगन्नाथ कि वो आपको अबंडेंट मर्सी दे, ताकि आप अपने स्पिरिचुअल लाइफ एज वेल एज योर कैरियर यू एक्सेल, आप आगे बढ़े और अपनी जिंदगी में कुछ ऐसा काम करें जिससे आपके पेरेंट्स को आप पर बहुत गर्व हो और पूरे इस देशवासियों को, सबको आप पर गर्व हो कि हमारे इस भारत देश में ऐसे नौजवान ऐसे जन्म लिए हैं जिन्होंने अपने संस्कृति को बचाया और वो इसका गुणगान पूरे विश्व में करें. So with that prayers and with that wishes, I stop my talk here.
जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ स्वामी जय जगन्नाथ.